from public officials. Bribery continued to remain a big problem, with an average of 5.1 bribes paid per bribe payer. So it's no longer you bribing police, customs, who else? Was it? Military? Yes. When you're on the roads, because the oil bunkering, illegal oil bunkering problem here has been squarely placed at the foot of the security agencies. Many, even governors have said so several times that look, they've been compromised. They are complicit in the pipeline vandalization and the sale of stolen oil in the Niger Delta. So it's not new news anymore. Jude is not saying anything that you haven't heard before, right? Nobody. Okay. Now, this is the shocking thing about this report. You see, bribery, according to this report, is more common in rural areas, with citizens paying an average of 5.8 bribes compared to 4.5 bribes in urban areas. I'm like, why? Will you expect when you have more people, that's where they will be bribing more? But apparently, they bribe more in the rural communities. Now, on payment mode, the report noted that over 95% of the bribes were paid in monetary form, either cash or money transfer in 2023. It said public officials were more likely to demand bribes. Public officials, customs people at the airport, you were finger pointed several times on X. Police, standard temperature and pressure in Port Harcourt. Rumokoro, My 3, My 1, Rumosi, Choba, New Road, Eleme, Elingbu, Rumudara. They were all fingered. Does that come out right? Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So you guys collect bribes. Now, this is where the motivating factor of this conversation is stemming from. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the private sector was not left. Because doctors in private hospitals demanded bribes. Bribery increased from 6% in 2019 to 14% in 2023. Corruption manifests in every sphere of Nigeria life. Elections, we saw it. The judiciary, you saw it as well. Government agencies, rife. Procurement and contracts. Remember, we're talking about, bad bosses. People are bribing each other. No. We want to put latrite. We are supplying 2 tons of latrite. They go and put mud underneath. They now bribe the inspection officer. This is not between the government and this is between 2 private companies. Shell, Ajib, Saipem, these people, they want to buy latrite from Okoko and Okoko Sons. Okoko and Okoko Sons will not come with Dumebi United people. They will come, instead of putting 1 ton of latrite, they will put only 750, put sand. They will not go and bribe the inspection officer to go and agree and sign that it is 1 ton they submitted. These people are doing the same thing. Okwaya. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my question this morning: what is the difference between a bribe and a gift? Because some of you now will open your phone lines, dial Nigeriainfo's number 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0002. Let me tell you the difference. You will not quote that part of the Bible. The gift of a man maketh way for him.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeriainfo FM. Nigeriainfo, let's talk.
At Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. At Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. WhatsApp is 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. All right, let's get straight to it this morning. What is the difference between a bribe and a gift? Recently, a senator in the United States of America was found guilty of corruption. A full-on senator. They had proof. And one of the things that was mentioned that he used his position to collect bribes in form of monies, gifts, and then cars. So how then do we differentiate what a gift is and what bribe is? Because it seems as though as bribery is very common in this country, it's a big problem. I could be, I don't know. What's going anyway? The phone lines are open. You guys just you doesn't know nothing. What do I know? 017-923-0002. 017-923-0003. WhatsApp 0809-030-6416. We expect you to send messages there, please. All right, 0809-030-6416. That's why you send us your messages on WhatsApp and on Telegram, please. All right, at Nigeriainfo PH, at Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. The difference is this: a gift is a heavenly blessing, while a bribe is an earthly blessing. Brighter in Woji, interesting. This one says, hi, Ju, good morning. A bribe is money, gifts, or sometimes even favors given to alter a particular outcome in one particular person's favor. Yeah. So can't I give you a gift and expect you to open the gate for me when I come at 2 a.m. in the morning? Am I bribing you? It's not like you're not meant to open the gate, but I'm only gifting you something so that you can be opening the gate quicker for me. As per I went out to club and I'm coming back. So have I done anything wrong? Jude, what do I know, sir? More messages. Okay, all right. This one's adding. It keeps coming out. All right, don't worry. Just let them come. We'll read them. Let them come. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003. All right, at Nigeriainfo PH, at Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. At Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. So talking about bribery, you guys know a lot about bribery in this country. My question is, what's the difference between bribery and a gift? Clef Rodriguez on Facebook says, bribery runs in the bloodstream of every Nigerian. Clef, that's a very general statement. That's an overgeneralization. As long as I'm concerned, we don't give gifts in this country. Now, bribery. Yeah. Clef, I know a few people who may object to your views. Can you say bribery runs in the blood of every Nigerian? No, we disagree. Vehemently so. Yes. Or do you agree? This one here says, hi, G, good morning. We bribe a lot in this country. We just don't realize that we are bribing. When you give money or gifts to influence an outcome that is not for the good of the general public, it is a bribe. End of story. So long as it's just for you and you alone, it is a bribe. But what if I give a gift? Wait, hold on. What if I give a gift to the suya man on my street? Sanusi, take these new sandals. He's not going to do anything for me, is he now? Yes, maybe when he sees me, he'll probably give me 1 or 2 extra pieces of meat. But hey, how is that a bribe? I don't know. virtually everything that you get to read on social media these days. Let's assume that you've done that. But on the grounds, right, on the streets in Port Harcourt, let's use Port Harcourt as a case study. Would it be far-fetched for me to say, right, that in a day, it is very possible that the corrupt police officers, the officials at the immigration services, the officials at maybe NAFDAC, the officials at any agency you can think of, NSCDC, just name them, right? Even those who are in charge of making sure that you get your building permits. Remember we talked about that recently, right? The Ministry of Lands and Housing. Will it be odd for me to say, at least in a day in this Port Harcourt, that all these people, all these groups don't collect maybe, let me be modest, 10 million naira as bribe every day, collectively? Would I be off the mark, or would I be in the ballpark figure? Let's assume it's just 10 million every day. Let's assume. If you do 10 million naira in bribes every day, right? Multiply that by 10, that's 100 million. Multiply that by 30, that's 300 million in bribes alone. It may then seem like this 721 billion naira, maybe it's even a conservative figure. Maybe. I could be wrong. Let's even place that 1 million. Let's say it's 1 million that they collect as bribe. All these places I just mentioned, let's assume it's 1 million they collect as bribe every day in Port Harcourt cumulatively. That means in the month it's 30 million. So if it's 30 million, that's River State alone is likely to generate 30 million naira worth of bribe. And if you remove that 30 million away from the 700 and something billion, it's like a drop in the ocean. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you know the difference between a gift and a bribe?
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeriainfo FM. Nigeriainfo, let's talk.
And now, hello Port Harcourt with Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
90.3 Nigeriainfo. Let's get straight into it. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0002. At Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. 90.3, greetings to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
I am Pastor Emmanuel.
Welcome, Emmanuel.
Yeah, bribery is a shortcut formula that is applied in order to achieve an ulterior motive. Now, for example, if you are going from Rumokoro to Rumundumaya, as if you are going to Rupoku, you see the Obiapo local government. I apply there every day, morning and night. You see police people that were sent to do maybe that peacekeeping force. They are on the road collecting 100 naira from the motorists.
Collecting or receiving gifts from the motorist, please.
It's not gift. It's not gift. I applied there. I applied even this morning. If you are doubting me, just when you close work, apply by 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. and see what you will see, and you see for yourself. I'm telling you fact. And sometimes in the vehicle will quarrel, the passengers will be quarreling. Then I'm telling you, those who apply that between that canal, from that slaughter market to police station, you have sometimes 5 checkpoints. 5. This one will collect, the next one will collect, the next one will collect. Why? Because the drivers, maybe they don't have the papers complete.
Okay.
They will just give. so that they will allow them to go. On the other side, these police officers, they don't want to check the paper in order to be receiving this money. So it is a shortcut formula that is applied in order to achieve what do I call it? Ulterior motive, the thing that you want to get.
Okay.
But the gift is one that you see. Okay, my guy, you have been hardworking. Take this for your lunch. It may ask you for it, but you give. You understand?
Okay.
But the one that you give in order to cover your past, to cover your rubbish, to cover your shady deeds, that's bribe.
That's bribe. Zion is in Jerry. Zion, do you know the difference between a gift and a bribe?
It's just a tiny line, Jude.
Tiny line.
Very tiny line. The Bible says that give, it shall be given unto you.
Very good.
Good measures. Also.
They say press down. They say you have to press it. You have to fold it like that. You press it down. You not shake it.
It don't say bribe. It say give, it shall be given unto you. Is that not bribe?
How is that one bribe now?
Give, it shall be given unto you. What does that tell you?
It says good measure, pressed down, shaking together, and run it.
What?
You run it over.
Also give to you. He said this is a bribe and gift. It's a tiny line.
So what's the difference?
I gave you money.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you are you are working in the petrol station, right? The queue is there. I just came to the office. I gave you 10K. Okay, no worry. Just carry 250 liters. Come drop for my vehicle. I bypass all the protocols. Bribery, right?
Is that bribery?
And there is one morning you were going to work. I was going and I drove. I gave you a lift. Sir, in the afternoon, I came with Jerrycan to buy. You now recognize me.
That guy won't give me relief. Is he bribe? Is that one bribery? Or is that one gift that's opening the door?
Dude, you see this life we live. Even the coin has to edge. The sword has to edge. Our tongue has two sides, the up and the down. In this discourse of gifts and bribery, perception, underline that word.
Is the difference?
The donor and the recipient have a coincided attitude.
Okay.
Bribery. You understand, Nabi? All these 10K. You say collector guy understand, oh wahala.
Perception. Zion says perception is the difference between bribery and a gift. Cut. Are you very good at giving bribes? How do you do it?
No, I'm not good at giving bribe.
You don't know how to give bribe?
I believe in the give, it shall be given unto you. Written down, measure, running together. If you say giving, it shall be given unto you. Are we giving God bribe as our paying and tithe and our offering?
Good question, my brother. That's a good question. Are you bribing God? Because even in the good book, it says you cannot bribe God. That's what it says, you cannot bribe God.
Yes. So, as for me, hence who cannot bribe God, I feel giving based on their mindset. What are you giving the money for? What are you giving the gift for? Are you giving gifts as a Mr. God to help you to do other things in return? Or are you giving based on neutral ground without expecting anything from me? Then if maybe at the end of the day, I realize this guy has done good for me so time, then you are in need again. I help you. Is it a bribe? So it is not a bribe. Bribe if you know that this thing you are doing is wrong, but you want to use money to pass that thing over. I think it's right. That's a bribe.
That's a bribe.
You know that this check you are signing,
it was 20,000 supposed to sign, but somebody gives you bribe to make it 50,000. It's a favor. That's a bribe. So for the fact we are not bribing God, we are not giving bribe when He gives gifts. So this year hosting a birthday now, I send you a gift on this basis as a friend. Do I give you bribe? I did not give you bribe.
Okay.
Maybe in my own turn, it can decided to come and appreciate me also. That's what I think. It's about mindset.
Okay. All right. Similar to what Zion said, it's all about the perception. We have to agree that what we are doing is either bribing or gifting. You mean 10 billion or million daily? Only officials of Nigerian customs surpasses that record of 10 billion bribery daily, or Jude. Not talk of FIRS in Nigeria. That's Stan in Port Harcourt. Yeah, Stan, really? You think so? Wow. Jude, please kindly send me the link of the Survey of American Employee. Oh, okay. I'll search for that. Jude, gift is made out of appreciation, whilst bribe is made out of undue influence. Everest in Port Harcourt. Day is in Iwafa. Day. Good morning to you.
I greet you, my brother.
Good morning.
I think my own understanding about this bribery is giving or taking a gift or money which you are not lawfully permitted to take. And once you are taking it or giving it, you are receiving or taking bribe, which is not lawful, whether as a people or as religious people. So for me, giving or taking what you are not lawful or to take is bribe. And it's not good. It's high level of compromise of standard of individuals. You know, it's very, very unfortunate that integrity is nowhere to be found. In fact, another name for bribery is loss of integrity in various offices. So when one does not value his standard or the constitution or the office he occupies, he compromises a lot. So I will urge not just the policemen on the road, the thing cuts across every section and sector of human nature, from in and out, whether native doctor, pastor, politicians, people in the offices, it cut across. Even as you are there now, when you compromise standards, you are giving out or receiving bribe. Compromising standard is bribe.
Okay.
So at any point in time, we'll find ourselves, we should maintain the standard of governance or the church where we are, because it has a way of paying back. Because when you compromise, you will not stand firm for the truth, either to defend the word of God or defend the office you've taken oath for. So I pray that as you are discussing it, we'll look at it critically, that we compromise the standard when we receive what we ought not to receive. Thank you, and remember.
Thank you very much, Day from Iwafe. JJ, how many times do you give bribe? The stats say you people used to give up to 5,000 naira bribe every day. How much do you contribute to this 5,000?
Jude, you see, people say something. That the tortoise said if you want to walk on a soft ground, that you have to water the ground. It's not me.
Not me, you.
I think what people are complaining about the police around Rumokoro, what they call the Obiakpo, they form several checkpoints within the short period. I think that's not. I won't see that as bribe. Because it's something that was forced from you. Jude, for instance, you're driving from here to like Warri, right? And the policeman stop you and say, oh, we are checking whatever. And he finished checking. And he said, oh, you have to pay me 5,000 naira. Your own, you are not willing to pay that money. But they pin you down. That shouldn't qualify as bribe.
That's extortion. But you see,
exactly.
But the policeman is demanding for the bribe. So if you give him, that's extortion.
See, if it were something, let's say, Jude, man to man, I come to Nigeriainfo, and you say, look, you're closing this gate. If I don't give you 1,000, I will not leave. We only do a man to man now. But these ones, they have a gun. So when you say bribe is not something that you force from somebody.
Okay.
It's just like, oh, I see a custom officer and I'm an importer. That's okay. Like by next month, I will maybe import something, right? I see him in the club. I say, oh, bro, hold this 40 years bottle. When I know that what I'll be importing, I may pay up to 1 billion, right? For the clearing and all that.
Yes.
By the time I appear in the man's office, the man now look at me and say, look,
JJ, you give me 40-year-old bottle. Not true. I will go do now. So that one is bribe.
At the end of the day, the man will say, you know the one I saw in the club that gave me, okay, your money is 500 million instead of 1 billion. You understand? That is bribing ahead. And maybe bribing after. You say, okay, you do your job well. Oh, you assist me. Take this one. That is after the whole thing. So there is a thin line when they say people are lobbying. There is a thin line between lobby and bribery. Have you considered lobby?
Oh, it's okay.
And blackmail can also come in to collect the bribe. And so many other stuff like that. So you can't even draw a line between gift and bribery. Maybe anticipate something. I say, Jude, let's have lunch together. And we had the lunch. Tomorrow I come. I say, Jude, I want to run election. Help me run a jingle for free. You say, I'll not be this guy buy me. You so many stuff like that. You try to cut corners to get things.
Okay,
manipulate the whole thing.
So, but JJ, but for you,
I say you must bring.
You in particular, JJ, can you expressly tell us now, right, that you don't bribe?
No, I don't bribe. So help me God.
So help you. Okay, all right. Let's continue. We're moving ahead. The train is moving. Good morning, Jude. Do you know how much Nigerian customs collect from imports at Akbajo every day? It's more than 1 million naira. You know, like I said, I was giving a conservative estimate. We don't have the stats. I was giving a conservative estimate, all right? Because the stats, according to the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, says that the money that you people are collecting as bribe in this country is about 721 billion last year. That's what you people were bribing customs official, police, state CID, EFCC. All of you were just bribing everywhere, just giving out bribes everywhere. Now, JJ says when you are forced to pay these sums, it's no longer bribery, it's extortion. All right, fair enough. But some of you actively seek out these means to cut corners. So, do you bribe? Do you gift? What's the difference? Jude, I was once told that as a police officer at Eliozu under bridge, right? I was told that a police officer at Eliozu under bridge lamented one day that they were only able to make 1 million naira that day. Chim. Denise say, look, it's here. Meaning that they make a few millions at that location alone on a daily basis.
Are you sure you're in the right profession?
Multiply that by hundreds of such points in Port Harcourt, tens of thousands in the country, times 365. That's more than the figures that were in the statistics. Bribes in Nigeria should be in trillions of naira, competing with the federal budget. Robin in a chair. Robin, good morning to you.
Yes, Jude.
Go on very quickly. I have
Good
a minute
morning.
for you, please. Sorry.
Yes, we are talking about bribe.
Do you know the difference? Bribery and gift. Do you know?
Bribe. Let's go first to the bribe, the one you're talking about, and let's get to the definition of bribe. It simply means something, usually money, given in exchange for influence or as an inducement to dishonesty.
To dishonesty.
That
Okay.
is bribe.
The gift, Uncle.
This is something you give out willingly out of your evolution.
So Robin, when parents tell their children, Junior, if you do this thing, I will get, are you not bribing the child to do what you've asked him to? If you do this thing, I will give you 100 naira. Is that not a bribe?
It's not bribe.
It's not. Wow, Denise. Yeah, let me come to you.
It's when you say you wash the plate today. When mommy give me meat, I will give you my own meat. Yeah.
Is that one bribe?
Yes. Yeah, but yeah,
it's
inducement. You're inducing meat.
Thank you. Can't I call that trade by barter?
Who's trade by barter?
Fine. Today's your turn to wash plate. When mommy give me my meat, I'll give you my meat. You wash plate for me. I've induced.
Who is the trader? Who is the tradee?
I mean the runner. I've traded my meat for your services to wash the plate. Yes.
Okay. You see, that's why it will not stop.
721 billion naira.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. So before I say goodbye, Denise takes over for the sunny side. Denise, is there an amount of bribe that you will not refuse? Let's start.
What are they bribing me for?
Let's say they say you should not read the news. Bribing you, they give you 10 billion.
Just to not read news.
Assuming that's basically you're altering your services. What you're meant to do as a journalist. Where the report says there were 2, you say 5. Yes or no? Quickly.
No answer.
Okay. Nigeriainfo. Right back after this.
As a mom and a dentist,